What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE Raw review. Now, this was a slow Raw, in my opinion, and it seemed to be the same way on Twitter for everyone. The ending was decent. Definitely the ending was decent. You have Rollins and Reigns locking horns during this. Should have been a lot bigger than what it was, but that was really cool shit too. So let's start off the show. Hall of Fame Forum, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, and Ric Flair. And it looks like only Hulk Hogan believes that Cena will win the rubber match against Brock Lesnar, because at Extreme Rules 2012, John Cena was victorious there, although he looked to be beaten down immediately there. If you guys remember, within the first minute of that match, his head was split wide open, blood everywhere. The refs had to come in and stop the match for a moment until they could get the bleeding under control. That was an awesome match. But anyway, and he's defending it, but it doesn't look like anybody else believes that Cena could win. And Cena's music hits, comes down, and he says he's going to Night of Champions to beat Brock Lesnar's ass. And that's all he's really got to say here. And he knows everybody doesn't believe that that's going to happen, but that's what he's going to do, and he will never quit. So that's the deal there. Move on. Swagger versus Rusev. Nice. I'm glad they didn't just bury it, because we had the match and it's already done. So it looks like we still have a good feud here. And Swagger's rocking in the beginning, even though his ribs are still injured. He gets some Patriot locks in. It looks like he's doing a really damn good job where he just capitalizes and locks in this Patriot lock on anything that Rusev does. But in the end here, Rusev snaps and he targets the ribs, and well, they end up calling the match here. The ref says Swagger can't continue. So no winner, no loser. So you could really continue this on. I mean, I know they were going with a Mark Henry, but it looks like they're going Mark Henry Big Show against the Wyatt family. So, fine with me. Bo Dallas comes out, and he says that how Jack Swagger let down the millions of Americans, this and that. And, well, Swagger, this all happened backstage, and he tells him that he needs to just leave. So, Swagger looks not feeling Bo Dallas at all. So, but he's very injured, so he does not react here. Then we have Cesaro versus RVD for the #1 contendership for the US title, and Sheamus is ringside. And quick match, awesome. Cesaro goes over, he fucking nails the neutralizer to RVD, and then he comes down. This is great. Grabs the belt right off the announcer's table, and Sheamus is like, hey, you know, and then he's like, he's fine, you know, he's cool with it, and Cesaro in heel form chucks it right in his fucking face, and he says, you wanna go? He's ready to rock, he's ready to fight, he's ready to win the strap. It's time to push Cesaro. Comment below, what do you guys think of Cesaro? He is gold in my book, and he's gonna bring a lot of money to the table for the WWE. Keep it going. Let's get them back on the right track. Then we have Natalya versus Paige, and quick match again. Paige Turner for the win. AJ Lee comes down to the ring, and Natalya then, after the match, clotheslines Paige, and then AJ Lee comes in. It looks like you're gonna have some kind of something going on, and yeah, something. A hug and then a kiss to the hand of Paige. AJ's getting in the head of Paige, or who knows? We'll find out, I'm sure. And this made a lot of people happy. So Kane then comes down to deliver the eulogy for Dean Ambrose, because the unstable man is now gone. So it ends up just him praising Seth Rollins and the future and all that good shit. Seth Rollins comes down and he blames the fans for Dean Ambrose and his demise. And then Roman Reigns music kicks on. Hell yeah, crowd's into this. And well, this turns into a holy shit. just beats the shit out of Kane right off the bat, then goes right after Rollins, and holy hell yes, he went to destroy him, and nails him with the podium, chucks the podium out of the ring, and this looks like something that you can actually get behind, because it actually means something, because he destroyed the Shield and this and that, and guess what? Roman Reigns is there to say, too bad, man. He's got something to do, and he's going after Rollins. I enjoy the Dean Ambrose versus Rollins, but hey, Reigns in there for, you know, while Rollins is gone, it's fine with me, and it's more matches under under his belt, you know. Things to learn, you know, different guys that he's wrestling, so all the way up until that magic moment at Mania, hopefully, who knows. Comment below, what do you think? Reigns, Lesnar, WrestleMania 31 for the strap? Hell yeah, that would be really cool in my book. Then we have the Usos versus Road Dust. I call them Road Dust because I thought that's what Gold Dust said that their tag team name was about 2 months ago. But anyway, we got 15 different names called Golden Stardust. So anyway, and this is for the tag straps. And we get going on, and let me tell you what, Gold Dust, amazing. The guy is moving like he's 25 years old still. After a whole year of coming back, I mean, he's still killing it. And, well, Jay ends up freaking tweaking his knee outside of the ring, gets counted out, and Gold Dust fucking snaps. Yes, awesome. Looks like you have a heel turn here for the Road Dust, whatever the fuck you want to call him. And, he's pissed. He says, that's not how it's going to happen. This was our one chance. And they beat the shit out of the Usos. Standing tall, standing strong. Comment below. Let me know what you think of Gold Dust and Stardust turning heel, and it looks like that they're gonna repackage Ryback and Curtis Axel. It looks like they're done, which needs to be. So it would be one of the only heel tags out there, and these guys can kill it, man. So awesome shit. And we have Kane and Rollins backstage, and Kane is pissed, and he says, you know what, fucking handicap match, me and you versus Roman Reigns tonight. Awesome, hell yeah. And we get a Lesnar video package on all the things that John Cena, you know, yeah, your father probably told you this, he told you that, but he didn't tell you about the time that you were going to run into a man that was just going to fucking destroy you. So pretty cool. If the guy's not there, at least they got these video packages. So, and I hear they got a few more. So awesome shit. Then we have Ziggler versus Mizdow. Damien Sandow is the stunt double for Miz. Miz is ringside, and obviously, you know, Sandow is in Miz's gear, pretty cool. Locks in a figure four, but Ziggler gets out. Ziggler picks up the victory, and the best part was Miz fucking right on beat. Well, he's fired. That was great, really good. Best thing that Miz has done in a very long time. Just a one-liner. Boom, awesome. Then we have Lawler in the ring. He introduces Nikki Bella and Brie Bella for a sit down to talk this out, figure it out. And well, Brie comes out. She's very apologetic. She explains all the good and all the things that they did, even holding hands in the womb when they were born and this and that. Well, Nikki says it's all a bunch of bullshit. She snaps on everyone, and this turns into Brie's just crying the whole time. She's fucking yanking her hair, and she throws her down in the chair, and she just doesn't give a shit about nothing. Her troll-faced husband, her log cabin, her shitty clothes, her shitty hair. Just doesn't care about the guys, the fat people in the crowd with the fantasies over twins, and that they'll never ever get, and this and that, and she just goes all out, and you know, pretty cool, but yeah. Then Jerry Lawler tries to separate them. I seen the pictures on Twitter. Everybody's got to mess with Jerry Lawler. Poor bastard. Well, sometimes he does it to himself, but this one, he was just trying to separate the two, and well, that leads to that. So the feud is building, but how long will it go? Nikki is heel is probably the best shit she's done this segment here. She snapped on the mic and she rocked it, so pretty cool. And then we have Reigns versus Kane and Seth Rollins, and well, Reigns throws Kane out of the ring, grabs Seth Rollins by the head, chucks him in. He's ready to go after Rollins. So if the Randy Orton feud doesn't continue, maybe this is where it goes. And Kane versus Seth Rollins, or Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins is going to be fantastic. So pretty good shit. And well, in the end here, you get they pull out. Well, you get a spear to Kane, and Seth Rollins nails him with a briefcase DQ. And then they go to fucking finish the job. They want to take out Roman Reigns. Stack of cinder blocks next to the announcer's table. Nobody notices this shit again. What is this black magic box? Don't know, but hey, fuck it, leave it there. Then, well, they go for the curb stomp again, but he slips out, and Superman punches all over the place, and he grabs the cinder block, and he goes after Seth Rollins, throws it at the turnbuckle post, it explodes. Well, he threw it at Seth Rollins, hits the turnbuckle post, it explodes, one chunk went flying at Jerry Lawler, almost fucking nailed him in the head. And so I think that was actually a real cinder block, not a powdery one like last week's. So that could have been very dangerous if it hit a fan. What do you guys think? But this made Roman Reigns look like a total badass, and he wants to get his hands on Seth Rollins and really just, you didn't destroy the Shield, or well, you did destroy it, but you didn't form it. You weren't the mastermind behind it. So pretty cool, liked it. Then we have a Bray Wyatt promo against for his match against John Cena, the classic, but a shorter promo than usual. So that's that. Then we move on to Slater Gator versus Los Matadores, and it was boring. Lots of issues actually between Slater and Gator. I don't understand the name, but the Slater gets pinned, and then they argue a little more. So I don't know. What's the point, man? They get into a tag team, and then they're already fighting with each other. They don't get along. So then we have a Kofi versus Bo Dallas, and Kofi got a haircut. That's probably the highlight of this. Just the sides and the back, but. It was very sloppy fucking running Bodog. It was horrible. It was a treacherous mess. But he picks up the win with it. They should have went with something different. I mean, if you mess up that bad, don't continue on the move. Go to something else and hit it again later. You could probably get an extra 60 seconds. But that was that. And thank God fucking Swagger came down and slams Bo Dallas down. And that's that, because Slater Gator and then the Kofi Bo, slow. So that was pretty cool. No words out of Swagger, just slams him down and then walks on out. So pretty good, looking good. Then we have the main event, Cena versus Bray Wyatt, and Cena goes nuts. This looks like the Lesnar Cena match. He just fucking snaps, and he's hitting suplexes left and right, and it just... Bray Wyatt hits a little offense, but Cena's right back at it. Harper and Rowan, they see that there's no fucking chance here, and they jump in. We get a DQ, and then Mark Henry and Big Show come down for the save. This turns into a 6-man tag during the commercial that nobody got to see, unless you got the app. And then we have Sexual Chocolate Chance, big time. And then, even then, because we got Big Show in there getting crushed, and Mark Henry was already crushed, so it's just John Cena waiting for that hot tag, and the crowd is chanting for Cena, and it wasn't even 50-50 really, it was mainly for Cena. So we get the hot tag from Big Show, he gets in there, he just goes crazy, and well, he ends up nailing the STF to Luke Harper, and Luke Harper taps. Holy shit. So really cool ending for John Cena fans. It's making him look strong. Bray Wyatt didn't lose, so he didn't get knocked down even more before his feud with John Cena the first time. So decent little ending. Show was slow. Let me tell you, I was fighting the Z's. really getting tired. They showed the same rewinds, whatever. It's just too much. The first segment they aired 3 times. That's fine. If you gotta have filler, you gotta have filler. I get it, but damn, throw a couple more matches with some guys that you don't use that often. That would make us a lot happier and make us want, there's different shit to see instead of the same thing over and over and over. Then, really, guys, decent Raw. I mean, not even that. Barely decent. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys, follow me at Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand. Go to sonsofwrestling.com. Get yourself some cool t-shirts. Guess what? After midnight tonight, well, By the time this is uploaded, it's already done. 15% off everything that you order. So really good shit. $19 t-shirts, no tax. 15% off on top of that. Hell yeah. Go check them out. Support pro wrestling. That's that, guys. And it's always fun, as usual. Guys, comment below. Let me know where you're from. Tell me what you like the best on tonight's Raw. And everybody get interactive with each other. It's all about wrestling and supporting pro wrestling. Peace.